Um, Something kind of crazy happened today, and probably by no accident. Um, I ran into some people that I uh, ran into like a couple years ago in the mall. I was going to play cards one time, and they weren't playing cards, and so I ran into these other people, and they're like, "Are you here for the meeting?" I'm like, no." They're like, "You want to be a part of our meeting?" I'm like, sure." So I was a part of their meeting of planning this uh, meeting for a Harry Potter event to raise money and stuff. I was just giving my input and stuff. And I actually went to the Harry Potter event that they made happen. So that's to give you a brief overview. That's how they know me. So when I went to this museum today, just off the fly, I just went there. They recognized me immediately. I haven't seen them in like a year and a half, 2 years. They recognized me immediately. They're all, "Hey, did you follow us from the mall?" And I was like, "What?" Because I was thinking like I followed them today from the mall. I'm like, "No." And then they're like, "Don't you recognize us from the mall? You know, you were in that meeting with us." I was like, "Oh shit, I do recognize you." So they recognized me from that time in the past where I met was was at their meeting randomly in the mall. So I'm gonna go to their event today, that they're having at this museum. I'm gonna go there. And I've never been to this museum before. I've always been curious about this museum. It's like the number one attraction in this town is this museum. The number one attraction in this town. And I've never been there once. I've always wanted to go there, but I've never been there. So I'm going to check it out today, this museum. Yes, I am. And I got a free book at this event at the museum. And I don't know if you've heard of this author. I've never heard of him until today. His name is Don Aslet. And apparently he's written like 50 books. And I got one of his books, and I got his signature on it. um, uh, the book. And his signatures on it. So I don't know if he's a famous author or not. I've never heard of him. So I don't know. I may have just met a famous guy, and I don't even know. May have just met a famous author. I don't know. Don Aslet. I got his signature, so I don't know. But nothing happens by accident. I was supposed to be there and stuff to meet him and stuff. For some reason, I don't know. I'm not sure. Sometimes I'm not sure what God's doing. Most of the time, I don't know what God's doing. Why He's leading me to different places and stuff. But I ask God to like guide me to different places. I do to help me grow, help me to improve. So, so this is one of those things I think to help me get out of my head as well. Um, but anyways, that's all I want to say. That's just what happened today. It was kind of crazy. They recognized me immediately. They're like, "Hey, did you follow us?" I'm like, "Follow you?" You know, they're talking about from back in the day, like 2 years ago. Followed them. I'm like, no. But isn't that crazy? I randomly run into them in a different location, just randomly in the future time, just randomly run into them. That's God's magic right there. That's God doing stuff for sure. So I'm gonna go back there later today to help to go to that museum and help their thing. Their raising money thing at that location. I'll go back because I think I was supposed to go there for a reason. So, just going with where I'm guided to, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So I thought it was pretty crazy and interesting to run into them. So that's all I want to say for this video, I guess.